So here we go, one by popular demand here. I'm gonna be doing the back cut first with the wedge. It's not a pretty tree. It leans back a little bit. But we need it to kind of go right out in here. So when I'm wedging, I just want to get ahead of it faster, a little sooner. I want to get ahead of it and start it lifting before I even start my face cut. And you'll see, I'll stop when I get my back cut and set my wedge. You saw me there when I was gunning in, aiming, getting my back cut. I got my back cut, and you can aim all the same with your gun sights from the back side. So long as once you start your face cut and you make sure you have holding wood on this side, you can get right exactly as you're making your face cut, you can get right exactly to where you had this aimed, and you're not going to cut it off. Because that's the intimidating part about doing this is, after you've made your back cut first, after you've made your back cut first, the intimidating part is you come over there to that front side and you start your face cut and you start cutting around this side, and it feels like you're going to cut this off. And then the tree is going to go backwards or to the side or whatever. And it's just, you're not going to have a good day. So you'll see, I'll pull my saw out. I'll come in and I'll gun, and I'll look a couple times just to make sure I'm right where I want to be. And then you finish off with your angled cut up. And then if you have to, you trim on your back cut a little bit just to get her nice and plumb where you want. And then you beat her over. So essentially what this is doing is, I've stuck those wedges in and I beat on them a little bit, and that opened up that kerf. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to gain on this tree before it even has a chance to gain on me backwards. Alright, so here we go. Now you see I've got my face cut in. Right out in there. And I ended up a little low on this side, which is fine. It's not necessarily bad. I'm going to end up trimming that off anyways once I trim that butt up and make it flush. So now's just time to beat on her and get her over. A little bit of wood on that side. So you'll see when I'm beating on these wedges, I'll be alternating between the two. And I'll be watching that top, because that top's kind of funky. It's got a funny arm up there. So you got to remember, when you're beating on heavy leaners like this, I have 2 wedges, 3 wedges even sometimes. But get multiple wedges in there and alternate between the two, because like I said before in a previous video, you're getting those wedges to share the load. That way you don't have to wedge so hard on a single wedge. You can put in a little less effort on 2 wedges and get it to go over all the same. That was fun. You got some fun action in there. We were fighting against the top on that guy. If you saw it push over, that's probably why. But look at that. Face cut. She ended up right up in there.